Welcome back to the channel, baby.
Yeah.
What it do, Half and J family? Welcome back to the channel.
What was that?
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
Damn, man, you know that. Damn, listening to all that shit. Damn. It's your boy Half.
And your girl Jay.
And we back with another reaction video. All right, y'all. So anyway, man, we kind of messed that little intro up, but it's all good because y'all did it for us, right?
What?
They did it for us.
Did what?
The intro for us.
Oh.
I'm sure we got some people out there that do the intro with us.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So anyway, how y'all doing today, man?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We back. Was a little under the weather. You know what I'm saying? But we back. It's been hot as hell.
I'm hot right now. I have the fan on, and I'm still hot.
Yeah, she's always hot, you guys, you know, because, you know, the women thing y'all be going through as women. You feel me?
You don't put my business out there like that.
A women thing?
Yes. You don't. It's
All
a
women
woman
go
thing.
through that.
I'm always hot.
Yeah, like a lot of women.
Okay.
You know, so anyway, I guess I'll be sleeping on the couch tonight.
Yeah.
You feel me?
No, that's a mental note. I know to get you next video.
Next video?
For real.
Like you always do?
Oh.
We got a few of them up there. Though.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got, you know.
And we got a few where you threw me under the bus as well. So
You gonna threw me under a tractor. 18-wheeler.
we're going to see.
You feel me?
We're going to see.
Yeah, all right. So anyway, let us know who you react to today.
Democrats don't care about our children. Dr. Swain.
Democrats don't care about our children, huh? Oh, okay. Let's see what they're talking about. So anyway, before we do, everybody that's out there who has not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
Turn your post notifications on.
Yes.
Like and share this video.
Yes.
And comment down below, baby.
Down below.
Man, come and join the squad. Half and Jay. We over here kicking off what? Good vibes, baby. Good vibes.
Boom!
You feel me? Let's get it, though. This is the new one, though. This is what we're going to do. This is the new one right here, though. I like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It pump you up to
Right. You feel me?
to send out the
Yeah.
good vibes.
You know what I'm saying? So like my heartbeat goes.
I know that. Like, come on,
Right.
come on.
Like, come on, man. Damn, let me press it for you. Yeah. This is what we do over here on our channel.
We are goofy.
Yeah.
The Biden White House attempting to blame former President Trump after national test results showed the pandemic erased 2 decades of progress in math and reading. But these headlines tell a different story because you'll remember Trump wanted schools to reopen. Here to react is co-author of Black Eye for America, How Critical Race Theory is Burning Down the House, Dr. Swain, and superintendent of Partnership Schools, a network of 9 urban Catholic schools, Kathleen Porter Maggie. Welcome to both of you. Dr. Swain, I'll start with you. Not only do we have these headlines, but I distinctly remember ads being run against President Trump saying he was irresponsible and putting children's lives in danger because he kept insisting throughout that summer of 2020 that schools needed to open in the fall. I mean, how insulting to our intelligence is this?
Well, I mean, the Democrats, they have no problem lying to the American people. They think we have short memories. And we look back at President Trump and what he tried to do during COVID. He had to work with Dr. Fauci, Dr. Burke, and people who were clearly Democrats who gave him bad advice. And we know that the Democrats own the problem when it comes to our children. They have been so active pushing, you know, their woke agenda. They have not been educating the children. They don't care about the children. They use minority children, children that are stuck in the public schools as pawns. They want more money through the teachers' unions for less work.
Yeah, great points. Kathleen, you represent...
Damn, that's a strong statement right there. You know what I'm saying? Strong statement. So, did she say that Trump was trying to get the kids back in school during the COVID, right? Okay.
That are stuck in the public schools as pawns. They want more money through the teachers' unions for less work.
Yeah, Great points. Kathleen, you represent Catholic schools, which were such a lifeline for parents during the pandemic. And again, just to further make the point, the unions and Democrats were lobbying to shut down private Catholic schools throughout the pandemic because they were afraid that Catholic schools would prove that they were lying, that, they said children would die, that you couldn't be done safely, and Catholic schools proved that it could be done.
That's absolutely right. I mean, it's amazing actually to see how much the conversation has changed. I remember in fall 2020, fully 92% of Catholic schools across the country were opening for in-person instruction at the time when only 43% of traditional public schools and even 34% of charter schools were opening. And it was a scary time. The unions were staging protests saying that reopening schools was tantamount to murder. And at the time, we already knew that there were ways that we could keep our children and our communities safe. And we also knew very, very clearly that children, they face the lowest risk from COVID, and they face the greatest risk from a prolonged school shutdown. So it's amazing to see now us sort of changing the narrative or forgetting what the facts on the ground were at the moment when so many Catholic schools, so many private schools were doing yeoman's effort to serve communities and to serve students.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think parents are going to buy this. I mean, it's their kids, it's their treasures. They know what happened during that period of time. Carol, it is important to hold those people accountable so that this doesn't happen again. I mean, another pandemic could come our way and they could try and shut it down, even with the science proving that children, as in this case, weren't susceptible to COVID and could have done this safely. But I want to understand the why, because parents...
So they're saying that... Now, are they talking about during the 2020 or 2021? Because we're still in COVID, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? But
Talking about
2020, like going back to school then?
I believe 2020.
Okay,
I believe 2020.
okay. Because COVID was like,
Well, I don't know. School.
everything shut down in 2020.
Well, 2021.
Oh, okay.
Were students allowed to go back? 2021.
I don't think so. But yeah, they were.
I don't know.
I think it was later down in the school year, though, wasn't it?
I believe so.
But they're saying that Trump was saying that it was okay for the kids to go back, even though we was going through the pandemic, though, right? So I think that's what they're saying, that Trump was saying.
Right.
Okay.
Right,
And then
right.
Biden was saying the opposite, I guess. That he didn't oppose to that. He didn't feel like that was the right thing to do or something.
To COVID and could have done this safely. But I want to understand the why, because parents intuitively knew, Republicans intuitively knew that this would hurt children. Long term, we're seeing these statistics, but I think we're going to see a lot more. We know it caused suicide and depression, made kids fatter because child obesity went up. So why did they do it, Dr. Swain?
They did it because of politics, because they were trying to appease their leftist activist supporters. They don't care about our children. If they cared about our children, they would not be pushing the agendas that they push in public and private schools now. But we know that the children who were harmed the most were children from working class families, whether they were black, white, or Hispanic, and families where the parents could not supplement the education, parents who were trying to work, they either felt like or couldn't do homeschooling or couldn't do it well. Those are the ones who suffered. And we look at the mayor of Washington, D.C., how she's willing to punish students if they don't have the vaccination, despite all the science. They don't care about science. And the Congressional Black Caucus, the black leaders, are being used by white progressives to push an agenda that's not in the interest of any Americans. It's not in the interest of educating our children. It's all about indoctrinating people, and they would not be able to get away with it if we did not in this country have a media that is owned by the government.
Yeah.
It just seems to me that all they want to do is push the false narrative that's coming out of Washington. I've never seen such lies from leaders.
Yeah. Well, our education system is essentially a cartel. And Kathleen, I'm going to give you the last word because I want you to brag on Catholic schools who did such a great job during the pandemic. But again, also speaking to school choice, which benefits Catholic schools and benefits parents to give them a choice in situations like this when the government wants to take control of how our children are educated.
Absolutely. I think if the past 2.5 years have showed us anything, it's that we absolutely need to empower parents with school choice everywhere. We need to make sure that it's not the government that's in the driver's seat. You're not relegated to your zip code school, but that you are armed with a voucher or a tax credit to make the best decision on behalf of your child. And we need to have a diverse ecosystem of schools, and we need to make sure that schools like Catholic schools flourish. And you're going to need school choice to do that.
Absolutely. Amen to school choice. Both of you have been great advocates for school choice. Dr. Swain, Kathleen, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
What you think?
It's, it did change now,
Right.
Kids were left behind.
Do you think they should have shut down schools in the pandemic, or do you think they should have left them open?
Yeah, like especially when we first found out, I think,
Right. Right.
should have, because we didn't know what to do.
Right. I think a lot of people had anxiety about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And just hearing the deaths and
right,
all of that,
Right.
When it was fresh,
Right.
of course,
Right.
the schools closed.
right. But once you start getting more information about it, you know what I'm saying, and start learning. But see, I don't know. It's, I don't know. I just feel like it's one of those things as an individual, how you feel as an individual. Because can't nobody tell you about your kids. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn like what's going on, pandemic or not. Like if I don't feel safe, I don't feel safe.
Right.
My kids going. Period.
Right.
And can't nobody tell me different. So,
Right.
So I know a lot of people probably felt that way with their kids. They didn't know. Like you said in the beginning, they didn't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? What the hell going on?
Yeah.
All they see is like you said, numbers that's keep popping up on the news. So. But I don't know, that's just one of those little things though, man, to where you just gotta really just, kind of just go off of how you feel as an individual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as far as the left and the right, and he said that we should keep it rolling, they said that, this and that, I don't know, man. It's just, that's why I don't like getting involved in that kind of stuff. On the real, because
Right.
it's just all messy to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just messy. It's like, everybody just, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes, my personal opinion, man, is just, sometimes I just feel like neither side don't really care really like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I feel like why not just make the whole world a better place? You know what I'm saying? Like for everybody though. Like, you know what I'm saying? No matter a left or right, or white or black, or Chinese or Asian or whatever. Like, respect the whole world, right? For everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in a perfect world.
Yeah, in the perfect world, of course.
Wishful thinking.
Right, but like I don't know, I can go deep with it, but I ain't gonna do that though.
Go deep with it.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that though.
Why?
Because people gonna take certain things the wrong way, but some people gonna understand where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? But it's just
But that's the whole point.
Yeah, but then YouTube sometimes they act funny with some things you say. You know what I mean? Things like that. So,
Okay.
But anyway, y'all let us know what y'all thought about it. Comment down below. We can definitely comment though. You know what I'm saying? So I can read the comments, and based on the comments, I can tell y'all kind of like what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? But it's it's crazy. Though. But anyway, you want to add anything, sweetie? You know how to speak better than I do. Like
No, I don't.
Like,
I
I'll
confuse myself at times, but like you said, it's just one of those things. a lot of people were left behind.
Yeah,
A lot of students
yeah. And like they said, the lower income.
unmotivated.
Yeah,
You know, when you take time off of anything,
Yeah.
like you're not
Yeah.
as motivated as
Yeah.
you,
yeah.
you know.
And you're not as fluent as you were before you took the time
Right,
off.
right.
It's like sports, like, you know what I'm saying, basketball player. You missed, 10 weeks, 16 weeks, 20 weeks. You're not in that same rhythm no
Right.
more. And it's the
Right.
same thing with the kids going to school. Like, once they in that rhythm and you take them out, 8,
And
9,
put
10
them back
months,
and try to have them figure it out
Right.
again. It's like,
And kids, they can't really be at home to study because they got a lot of distractions around them. You know what I mean? TV, cartoons,
Oh,
brothers
yeah.
and sisters, with the
Right.
bam. You know what I mean?
it was rough.
It was very rough for everybody, though. It was for everybody. It was, for everybody. It was really rough for everybody. Everybody went through the same thing. If you lived on Earth, so
Right.
unless you lived out of space somewhere, then you wasn't worried about it. But you know what I'm saying? If you was on Earth, then everybody went through it. So.
Right.
But anyway, let's jump to this brother.
Okay, first shout out goes to Richard Martin. What's up, Richard Martin?
Richard Martin, shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction. Comment down below. Let us know what your thoughts are about it. Come back and join for some more.
Yes. Second shout out goes to Zombie Hashi or Hashi.
Either
I
or.
hope I'm saying it right.
Right.
So what's up, Zombie Hashi?
Shout out to you,
/
Zombie.
Hashi.
Right, shout out.
And I had to because I hope I'm saying Hashi or is it? Yeah, it's Hashi. I believe.
Shout out to you, man.
Yes.
Zombie. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction, man. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought about it.
Yes.
And come back and join us for some more.
Yes. Come back.
All right?
All right.
So, but look, make sure y'all go out your way.
To have yourself a wonderful day.
Wonderful day. And we out this thing.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.